Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good late night to all of you, wherever you may be. It is Angelic Yuki once again on the game development channel for you guys, and I'm here to give you guys an update video on mechanic build number 2. That is the second of a few update videos for this build, so I hope you guys will enjoy. I'm going to give you guys all the new stuff and what I have decided to take out in terms of the mechanic build. So today I'm going to go over the magic stars mechanic that I'm trying to implement here. I'll also go over the upgradable weapons. I'll go over the status menu in terms of what's new, what is about to be new in here, as well as the status menu in battles. We're also going to talk about the skills for today, as well as like the skill cooldowns, the status menu, how did they do in play, and what did they do. We're obviously going to take a look at some items, including two multi, the multiply EXP scroll, 2x EXP scroll I have for you guys. And finally, we're going to be taking a look at the classes in terms of skill distribution and how it's going to affect the subclass if you decide to go subclass play. So first thing I want to go over is the magic stars mechanic. Now, as you can see here, I have a file open already. I do apologize. It does say 0 stars right now. Technically, it's supposed to be 500. So I'm not sure what happened there. However, as you can see, I do have 500 stars. It's not showing right now, but just imagine that it does say 500 minus 40. So as you can see here, we have the magic stars. Now, what did they do? In the story, I'm gonna tell you now, there is a story portion of this magic star mechanic, which I will go over in a future update video. All you need to know for this mechanic build is how many stars you need for a magic move. For example, attack charge and taunt play. Herald's turn is up first. So what do they do? What skills we have for the skills here? So attack charge and taunt play. Attack charge will give you, well, an attack bonus for 5% for the next 20 ATB seconds. Taunt play forces an enemy to attack an ally of yours choosing. So we're gonna actually taunt play with Harold here. For Therese here, we have another few here. Fire charge and magic surge. Fire charge is very straightforward. Attack up for fire skills for 10% for the next 20 ATB seconds. And magic surge actually cuts the MP cost of 50% for 20 ATB seconds for the selected ally. For this turn, we're going to have magic surge on Therese. Marsha has healing surge and magic surge. Healing surge is a move where you get to be healed for 5% for the next 30 ATB seconds. I'm going to be using magic surge here for Marsha. So the power play, what I call the power play. And as you can see, the icons are on the bottom of your screen here. I have 20 seconds on that particular play here. So for the next 17 seconds, Harold is going to be attacked, and Therese and Marsha are going to be cut in half in terms of their magic cost. So let's take a look at that. Also, as you can see, the 4 CD is shown up. That is because for taunt play, yes, you get 20 seconds of ATB time with taunting, but you're going to need to wait 4 turns in order to use this again. So we're going to go attack charge this time. We're going to go fire charge from Therese, and we're going to be using healing surge for Harold here. And now I'm going to also show you something else that I have added into the play here. So healing surge goes on Harold. I'm going to. So right now that's a miss, and that's a 2. So we're gonna go press X here, and you're gonna see a new page called Status. What does this do? Well, it gives you the status in the play And as you can see, all the power play thing here, or the states you have here, will show up. And the same description I just showed you is shown here. Maybe different words, but similar effect. So you can see how much seconds you have left on each one. 27 for the healing surge, 17 for the attack charge, and 12 more seconds for the taunt play. Same thing here for Therese, 17 for the fire charge, 17 for the attack charge, and 12 more for the magic surge. And Marshall has about 20, 28, 29 seconds of power play time. So that is going to be helpful for you guys who want to know what's going on. So right now, Hero cannot use any magic. Therese can though, and there is no magic. There is no countdown for the normal heal. Just because I want to make sure you guys get something. So as you can see, we're gonna take them out very soon here. We're going to take them out very soon here. So right now, Herald is supposed to be attacked for a few more seconds, 6 seconds. So this will carry over to the next battle here. Alright. Now, I'm going to explain one other item called the 2x EXP Scroll. We're going to use that in our next battle. The effect of this 2 EXP Scroll here is this. First of all, number one, it allows you to get 2 times the experience points for the battle. If, here's the catch, you have to beat the enemies within the 40 ATB seconds. So we're going to do that now, and then we're going to attack with the rest. So for 40 ATB seconds, you have a chance to double your experience points. If the battle is over and you have time left, then you can use that for the next battle as long as you have time on the clock. So right now we have 40 seconds on that particular advantage. So I can see one of the advantages ended for us. So if we hurry this up, we could have ourselves more experience points. So I'm going to attack charge up here. I'm going to reset the timer here. So Therese can do a lot more damage here with that timer reset. So I'm not going to use taunt player yet. Because I don't have magic surge on anymore, Therese spark move goes back to normal. 10 MP needed. So now that I got any new combat stuff, let's actually leave here. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna make this easier using random dude's thing here. We're gonna go to downtown here, and the reason why we're doing that is because I want to show you something. Besides that minus 280 stars here, that's my fault. I forgot to put that in there. You can buy now. You can now buy orbs and bars. What do these do? They actually upgrade your weapon. And there's going to be more stuff you can upgrade your weapons with besides orbs and bars. So for the red bar, I'm going to buy 5 of these, and 1 of these. And 1 more of these. So what do they do? You go to equip, you go to any player, you go to actually items, excuse me. You go to weapon, any weapon, upgrade using either the orb or the bar. The orb attacks up by 5, direct 5, and 5% will be added if you use the bar. So as you can see, 10.5, 11, 16, 16 and a half, and 17. You can also do that with the cane for Therese. We're gonna do that as well. We're gonna do And unfortunately, it only has 3 slots. However, depending on what class you select, you can actually add more slots. And I'm going to introduce that more in just a moment. Now that I talked about the upgradable weapons and the colors for different stats. So red is attack, green might be defense, and the rest of the stats will be determined by color. I'll determine that later on because I'm still working on other stuff for the game. Now, I do want to go over to the I do want to go over to the other stuff I want to talk about, and that is the status menu. Besides the new stuff here from Yanfly, there is another thing I want to go over. It's not in here yet, but I do want to go over with this in a different file. So I will spoil something for you guys just because I want to make sure that I get everything I want in this presentation. But I do want to go over one thing that's going to be added. So as you can see, there is a new character. However, that is not going to be his final look at this time. But why am I showing you this new character, you see? Besides low HP and stuff, how nice. If we go to the status menu for this particular character, and yes, that will be his name. My name is his name too, guys. I do want to go over one new thing that I'm adding now. Right now, I might be playing a little spoiler here, but there is an origin story now. Sort of. And I say sort of with the accent of the second portion of this origin story. The first part is fine, except you have to figure out what happens in the main game build 1, which I won't tell you anything else yet. It's mechanic build 2 and that portion. However, as you can see, we are now going to have more pages for the characters. That's going to be very important because not only I'm going to add a little origin story for each character, I'm also going to be including something interesting. Something called a skills page. Now you might be wondering, there's a skills page right here, right? There's a skills page right there. Yes, that is correct. There is a skills page. However, I'm not talking about this one. What I'm trying to say is, I'm actually going to give you a hint on, I'm going to give you a little preview with this particular character of what skills can be learned at what level. So it's like a skill playbook or like a playbook for like sports. You want to know what play are you going to make? What play are you going to run? Especially in football. They have a playbook. So it's like a playbook. I'm making a playbook for you guys in this here. In the status area. Now, am I going to give you every skill? Maybe. I'm going to categorize it though. So besides the origin story. Now remember, anything you see in this video might and might not make it into the final version of Mechanic Build 2. So be very careful about that. Because I might be doing something interesting else. I'm just showing you this idea. I'm just showing you this stuff to give you guys a preview of what you're going to look at once we get ready for the release of the Mechanic Build 2. So as you can see here, you know that this character in particular is from an elf village, somewhere near Kindness Village. First line. That's all you, besides that. I am going to give you this particular character without a little. I'm gonna have you earn this character though. Alright, so you're gonna have to get ready to play for him, if you will. This guy is your reward, if you will. I will tell you, however, His playbook is interesting. Interesting playbook. I'm going to include a playbook, um, and I'm going to include a um. Let's see what else I'm going to include. Okay, maybe an organization like that, best friend, something like that. We'll see what I'm going to add. I will tell you now, though. This series called Project Innocence is going to be a game series of small games for one big story. All right? Because that's how I'm going to do it for right now. Small games for one big story. Same characters though. All right? So make sure you guys take a look at this also. Statistics page, that's just for bonus material. How you guys doing in the game. I'm not focused on that too much yet. Attributes for any character. I will be doing something interesting with this little thingy here. With different items, you can actually flip this to your favor. I know the HP regen rate is always 0 no matter what the number is. And then we're going to take a look at other cool stuff that I'm actually thinking of each character, alright? Now remember though, the playbook is just an idea in the status menu here. The playbook. Now, right now, just for this particular character, I'm only going to be including the skills that I believe Marsha or Therese has, just to give you guys something. I might add one skill for this particular character to play with, just to give you guys something nice. Also, quests are here. The quests are here as well. So make sure you guys find them. Alright. I already completed the quest, so I'm good. I just want to show you one more thing. If I switch this character out, as you can see, bottom top right of your screen, the HUD has also changed. That's because it's programmed that way. So right now we are on Uptown Kindness Village. There is one other skill called Iron Body, which you can learn if you can find the right NPC. I'm not gonna. I know you already saw him, but I'm gonna move him, if you will. So don't get used to it. All right, now the max number of stars you can play with is 500. 500 magic stars is the max right now in terms of this mechanic build. Also, of note, I have increased the number of angel tokens you can have. You can now have up to 5,000 angel tokens. Now, as far as the main game build is concerned, when it comes to that, I will decide that later. We are not there yet. Because I want to make sure you guys are understanding of how my development process works here. Also, if you have any questions about any of the other videos, please feel free to comment them as well. And if you are not aware, I have a game development website. aygamedev.weebly.com is going to be the game development website. Am I going to get a domain for that? Maybe not, maybe, and maybe not. But I do want to make sure you guys understand what I'm going for when it comes to this stuff. Alright? Oh, and before we leave, I do want to give you a preview of something. This is the item shop for the regular items. There is now called a small cooldown potion, which reduces the cooldown of all skills by 2 turns. So make sure you guys use this to your advantage. Now there will be other potions as well in the next mechanic build update. So make sure you guys check that out when it's possible. Alright, now remember, each skill in each power play, or power up if you will, has its own timer. So make sure you understand that, and don't forget the cooldown timer as well. You cannot use the same skill twice in 2 turns. You're gonna have to do a little waiting period. Alright? Also, as you can see, there is a bank here. It's not ready yet. So so you're not gonna see anything else yet. But there is this lady right here. You do not know what's going to be in yet. I will tell you now, though, it is part of the story. I'm not going to explain it now yet, though, because it's not ready. Now, what about this particular slime here? This slime is looking strong. It's not. You can use this as a practice slime once you defeat all the slimes in this cave. Now, there is going to be 3 quests in this mechanic build. The last one is the one I showed you. The last one is the one where it's going to be involve the character I just showed you earlier today. It's going to involve that particular character. So I give you a little preview of him. I'm just not going to give you everything yet. So all you need to know for that particular character, you need to earn him. I'm not going to just give him to you. No, 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 no way. No, thank you. So how do you guys understand? How do you guys learn about the updates? You can go to the website www.aygamedev.weebly.com. We can check out the Facebook page for this game, Project Innocence, and a bigger group called Game Dev Nation, which I will give you the link to as well. Alright, if you have any questions about the game itself, the development cycle, and all that good stuff, either check out the website or leave a comment below. If you have any other questions about the game as well, please feel free to also question your comments. Put your questions in the comments, and I'll try my best to do a answer for you, either in a video format or the text format of your choice. Also, by the way, I have an announcement. Mechanic Build 1 is now public, meaning that you guys can also play the Mechanic Build 1 with all the other old stuff. Now, just remember, the Mechanic Build 1 is the old stuff. The Mechanic Build 2 coming up soon is going to be the new stuff. And so if you like something from the old Mechanic Build and you want me to try to implement that into Mechanic Build 2, also feel free to leave a comment. Other than that, that's it for this update. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below. I will link you to the website as well in the description of this particular video. And as always, have a very pleasant good afternoon, good evening, good morning, or good late night to all of you, wherever you may be. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time.